Hello guys, HeliPilotGh. So what goes into taking off? Taking off in an airplane is one of the most carefully planned and precisely executed phases of flight. It involves a couple of steps and extreme coordination between the pilots, air traffic control, ground crews, and all personnel involved. So let's break it down. So there's a pre-takeoff checklist which will be aircraft specific. Before moving, the pilot will go through this intensive checklist to ensure that everything is in order. So generally, we are looking at ensuring that control surfaces are okay. Check your engine power check. You check your autopilot and navigation systems, flaps, slats. Check whether they are configured. You check your weather. You check whether you have enough fuel, and you check communication with the tower. I mean, there are a lot more, but this is just a summary. And now, taxiing to the runway, you have to receive what you call a clearance so that you'll be given permission to taxi from where you are parked, which is usually called a gate, to your runway. And for the fixed wing aircraft, you use your radar to steer. And for helicopters to use, you have wheels. You can use your pedals to also do that. And the ground control can direct you if you are not sure of your position. Then the next step will be receiving some clearance to line up. Lining, you can be cleared to the runway, but you must be cleared specifically to line up on the runway. When I say line up, be on the runway, the edge to take off. And the aircraft will come to a stop at the threshold, like I said, and you wait for final clearance by the air traffic control. So the pilot must always confirm his clearance and then configure his aircraft for the takeoff. Call that takeoff configuration. That's your flaps, your trim, your power setting, and all those things involved. And once you are cleared, you line up with the center. Then the next step will be your takeoff flow. So your takeoff flow, you accelerate. And you are going to fight against gravity. So you increase the engine power to full thrust so that you can accelerate. I mean, you need to fight against gravity, like I said. Once one pilot is doing that, the other is also monitoring the parameters. And you use the radar again to maintain the aircraft's nose wheel in the center to prevent any veering off. With this, you should be looking at certain speeds, we call them V speeds or velocity speeds. So there's a decision point where you can decide to abort when even at that speed, that's a V1. And there's a speed or rotational speed where whatever happens, you must go. That's rotate. You normally hear rotate, yeah. Blah. At that speed, even if your aircraft is on fire, you must go around and come back. So there's also the safety climb speed. That's the speed that will safe for climbing. So after that, there's a rotation, like we said, and there's a lift off, and